Hey, I'm Raleigh Williams and I'm playing in the US Open. Not that one. Also not that one. The pool one. There's a pool one. Anyway, spoiler alert, I'm not that good, so I'm gonna get totally murdered at the pool US Open. But in order to not bring shame upon my friends and family,
coronavirus presents a public health emergency in the United States.
The declaration of emergency.
A pandemic. Stay at home.
Stay home, stay safe.
Quite simply, stay at home.
well, I wasn't expecting that. Unfortunately, the road to the US Open took a detour through the mouth of an active volcano, and I have officially been knocked out. I thought it was going to be by two players who were insanely better than me, but it was due to a global pandemic. On the bright side, I did technically go undefeated at my first US Open, so that's nice. Now, obviously, the #1 pool hall in my life, Society Billiards, is closed right now, which is a real bummer. But the supervisor was able to let me in so I can grab my cues and shoot this video. So here we go. According to my driver's license, I am an adult man, but I was having a very spooktacular experience in the dark, so I've added a soundtrack to help you kind of get a sense of what I was feeling. Okay, the money on the bar is extra weird, but it is a pandemic, so I'm glad people are tipping. Yeah, oh, there's your problem right there. That ought to do it. Now, right now, as I'm filming this, Matchroom Sport, the company that puts on the US Open and does an amazing job. They also do the Mosconi Cup, World Cup of Pool, World Pool Masters. They're great, okay? And they haven't technically canceled the 2020 US Open, but if you do the math, it's already August. The country's not gonna be open for huge events in the next 6 months. You can't have the US Open in another country. It's right there in the name. It's the US Open. And you also can't have the US Open 2020 in 2021. That doesn't make any sense. We're not living in the past. Now, I know 2020 is not technically over, but just saying that kind of gives me the like, it's not over, Jennifer! Jennifer, no, it's not over, I can change! You know, it's like, it's a little sweaty. But hopefully that doesn't mean I've completely wasted my time and your time by extension for watching these videos, because I think I learned a lot during the course of the series. And also we shot a bunch of little bits that were gonna be in other episodes that didn't. Just got really freaked out. This is not gonna become one of those videos, but I swear to God, I'm looking at the camera right now and I swear I thought I saw something like right there. So if I die, somebody edit this together. So here's a bunch of extra little bits and behind the scenes stuff and just the distillation of the most important stuff that I learned throughout the series. Please enjoy, or stop watching right now. It's honestly, it's up to you. Hello and welcome back to the road to the US Open, and taking me through this process is Hunter Lombardo.
Thank you for having me, Raleigh.
And then to my right is Mr. John Smith. You may remember John Smith from the time he completely thrashed me in a previous video.
Oh, I remember it. It was great, and I watched it, and that's what's inspired me to actually be here, which actually, John, that's a really nice color on you.
Thank you very much.
I don't like this ganging up against me here. We're gonna be simulating a US Open experience where someone who I have no hope of beating is playing against me, but instead of me just playing by myself, Hunter is going to be selecting all of my shots for me.
Yep, and this is where the hope comes in.
Yeah.
So I get the chance to beat both of you?
That's right.
At the same time?
It will count as a win
can claim
against Hunter as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm game.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right, so what are we doing here, John?
We're lagging.
All right, Hunter, any thoughts on lagging?
You want to end up getting to here.
Oh, okay, thank you.
It's all going to be with your backswing. So think about it, how far, when you're here and you pull back, have a moment to where, pull back to where you think it's going to be enough, take a moment, stop, and then come through.
Okay.
First, shake hands.
Shake hands,
Look
okay.
him in the eye. Look them in the eye.
When do we kiss? When do we kiss the
Never.
opponent? Never? Okay.
Oh, come on, Raleigh.
Uh-oh. I forgot what it was like to play against John, and it's
Well,
just a lot of watching.
That's a nice shot. He's holding his end of the bargain.
Get a close-up of this 3 and the 1 there. You see the space there? Go over this way a little bit more. You get to see that crack? Well, I mean, we want to make the chain. You know, you want to like all the balls that are on, like, you know how a horse moves in chess?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you want the 1, 3, 9, 6 all touching, or the 1, 4, 9, 8 touching.
Okay.
If these are all touching, you break from that side. If these are all touching, you break from that side. So you want to break it to the fullest part, because in essence what you want is if you're breaking from that side, which is in this case the right side, and the 1, 4, 9, and 8 are all touching, these balls are all going to be moving faster, and they're going to come down quicker. And then this little 5 ball is going to come along and say, la, 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 and it's going to wire up right for the corner pocket.
Okay.
And that's why you want these balls all frozen. So this part of the stack moves faster than the corner ball.
So whatever side that the 2 balls are touching, that's the line. You want to be the 3rd ball touching
Yes,
those on that line.
exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
Right.
And then I see a huge gap in the 5 right now. You got to
Well, I'll
re-rack
re-rack
that.
it.
Let me re-rack it.
Okay, please
I'll
do.
Oh boy. I see the 1 ball. It's not unlike the center field drill. So if I hit it here, I'm kind of flirting with
Did you go over there why don't you go over there and check to see if you can get past the 7?
No, I think I can. Yeah, it's close, but I think I can do it.
I just want you to play the way you know how to play, and if I think you're about to maybe do something that is, then I'm gonna jump in.
Okay.
Okay?
Is there a shot clock during this whole thing, or are they going to like spend like 20 minutes on each
Save it for your tight 5, John, at the Chuckle Hut.
It's a good start.
Well, I'm going to try to bounce it off the 4.
Okay, where's the cue ball gonna go?
It's going to go up and here.
I just don't know how you're gonna be able to create an angle like this when really in order to get the cut that you're gonna need, the cue ball's gonna have to go forward. So you're gonna have to be realizing that you're gonna have to put top on the ball.
Okay. Dang.
Get lucky.
Okay, Raleigh, looking good. Do you have room to get around the 7 to hit the 5?
I don't think so.
Well, maybe if we masse into it,
Okay.
elevate. Are you familiar with how to do that?
Yeah.
Nice hit,
Yeah.
Raleigh. Very nice hit, Raleigh.
Uh,
You familiar with the two-way shots? Not really.
yeah, I sort of like hitting it so that if it goes in, I'm good. I got to
Okay.
stop short on the 6, but if it doesn't, then
right.
John is kind of hosed.
We're going to just focus right now. Of course, we want to make it, but I think what's going to be even more important is us paying attention to where our cue ball ends up. So in case you do miss, let's go ahead and get the cue ball here so
Okay.
we can create a little bit of blockage.
Okay.
Okay, I like it.
So this is a shot that I always feel not that confident about, but I so often undercut this.
Let's get a little bit more pocket specific. And what part of the pocket do you want it to go to? What's going to offer? What's the biggest part of that pocket?
a little closer to this rail. Maybe like right where the
Or like the phalange here.
yeah.
Okay,
Right
great.
in the phalange.
All right, so that's going to be what we're going to focus on.
Okay.
All right, so one of the most important things with when you are playing is you need to kind of assess like what happened. So did you overcut the ball or undercut?
Undercut the ball.
Okay. So when you were initially setting up, would that have meant that you needed to be more to the left or more to the right?
I needed to be more to the left.
Okay. And so what's going to happen is it's very important how you're thinking when you do make a miss, because that's a moment where you can actually end up really making or breaking your how things are going to go for you in that set.
You said that you always hit the 6-ball too full, and then you went ahead and hit it too full. You're going to shoot that shot until you eliminate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There's room for improvement. An extreme amount of room for improvement.
Yeah.
When you come into this, the one thing I want you to focus on is letting that left arm relax as you come into the shot.
Okay.
Okay? So it's basically just draping the table. You're trying to conform to the table. Okay, great. Because if you look, there's a difference where if you now raise up a little bit, see how it takes your shoulder into play and it pushes you offline versus now you can be a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's nice.
And it anchors you in. So it's really hard to jump up on the shot if that arm's anchored in.
Yeah, that feels really good.
Yeah, so now what you can actually do here is you could create a little bit of a longer bridge like that. Yeah, that way, and then let your arm sink. There you go.
Oh, wow.
One of the first things that I see go wrong with players at all levels is that they don't take really the time to fit themselves to the shot, keeping process primary, even at the expense of outcome. And you're going to tend to now start to get more of the results that you're wanting because, look, you know, again, I know your goal is you want to win games, you want to win a match. Well, that's great, but it's not going to be sustainable. Your bridge hand, in relation to the shot, this is called your fulcrum line. And your fulcrum line is actually pointing somewhat this direction.
So the shot is this way, but my fulcrum line is going that way.
So you can see that there's this line here, and actually the shafts can actually interlock in that line better. So why not take it and move it a little bit towards the direction you're shooting toward now?
Ah, okay. So now everything is kind of aligning.
So you can see that when you set up Raleigh, you tend to set up almost a chalk's width away from the cue ball.
Okay.
And what's going to happen is that's going to invite some mishits.
Oh. All right.
So our goal is to actually, you need to start, you know, when you practice, you know, people tendency have a fear of like they're going to hit the cue ball.
Yeah,
but,
I worry about that.
so you have to start kind of trusting your intuition a little bit here. So let's try to get our tip a little bit closer to the ball. You can see with a level cue, I can only go so low. Look how much more ball there is on the bottom. In order to get maximum, we've got to be here because it's the top part of the tip that's hitting the bottom part of the ball. How about if I just go ahead and try to preset that angle? Here, you can see that as I lower my front hand, I have to let my back hand raise ever so slightly to get the correct part of this tip to fit the ball. And that's why now I'm getting so much more action. And let's just take a peek at Raleigh's balance. So you can see that his weight's wanting to go that way.
Wait, I'm much more over the shot, or over my body
Great.
now.
And so now we'll take a look at it, and we can see how his right hand, being a right-hander, if you're a lefty like myself, then you would see that it'd be here. He's now anatomically stacked, okay, in one line. So this hand is following the foot, and now his left foot is somewhat in the vicinity of his armpit. Does that not look better? How did it feel, Raleigh?
It felt good.
Yeah.
It felt really good.
Much, much cleaner.
Yeah, it feels clean. Thank you, Hunter, for all this wisdom.
I feel kind of like a lion
Okay.
taking care of one of its cubs.
Oh, that's nice.
I got to teach you how to hunt. I want you to go outside properly. And, you know, be more like your dad.
You feel like you're my dad?
Some kind of, yeah.
You know how I know you're not my dad, Hunter? Because you don't talk to me about trains often enough.
Oh, your dad's got a thing for the trains?
Fucking loves trains. What's that? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put my mask on, and then I can dub over stuff later and make it seem like I said it while I was down here in the first place. Oh boy, here I am still at the pool hall. Man, I would love to see some behind the scenes and outtakes. Are we just waiting for her? Yeah, we're waiting for a noise.
Hey, Jordy.
Is there like a symbol back there you could hit during the shot?
Just let us know you're there.
I'll throw in the soda water sound for you.
Thanks, man. Hunter, tell us about your history with the game of pool. Let's get that one more time without the soda gun in the background. This is Hunter Limbo. F***ing Jordy. What do you got to do? Your job? Yeah, I'll take a water that doesn't sound like it's a plane taking off.
Coach and a trainer. There's a difference. Difference between a coach and a trainer.
And best friend forever. Legally. Now, we got some comments last time asking about what you thought my actual odds are of winning the whole U.S. Open. So what do you feel like they might be? 3? Oh, I was looking at the wrong part of your hand. Wow. Yeah, I have nowhere to go but up.
That is correct.
Okay.
Well, there is negative, but it's a whole nother topic.
Do you think I could potentially be negative? You think my chances
No.
of winning could be negative?
No, not you.
Okay.
Not you.
Thank
Not
you.
No.
Thank you.
Not here.
Not now. Not here.
Not this crew.
I don't know who you are, but I will find you, and I will kill you. Liam Neeson,
Where?
Taken.
Oh, great movie.
Yeah. All right, what are we working on today? How many times can Liam Neeson lose his children? Maybe it's his fault that he's losing his wife and kids.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't want that guy coming after me, so I'm sure it's the terrorists. Okay, so I know these aren't technically ideal billiards conditions, but it really feels like this is pool in the apocalypse or something. And like how I Am legend Will Smith would have played pool. Well, I don't know, that wasn't so bad. It was not good, but I made that 5, that was pretty cool. And it's hard to see, so that's something. But, you know, to be fair, we could turn every light in the tri-state area on and it wouldn't make me a superstar pool player. It would also be prohibitively expensive and also bad for the environment. And if you didn't know, I'm kind of an environment sort of guy. And that's the end of the whole series. Thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, thank you for watching to a different spot. If you didn't get this far, you won't know I'm thanking you, obviously, but I think on some level you'll feel it. My undying gratitude to Society Billiards. I hope you have a speedy recovery. I'm sure once this thing is over, you're gonna get flooded with people who wanna be down here. Thank you to Hunter Lombardo for teaching me. Thank you to KAMUI Brand for sponsoring me. Thank you to Salado for being another sponsor. Thanks to Go Custom Cues for providing me with, you can't possibly see it, but it's this beautiful carbon fiber shaft. It's amazing, I really like it. And then KAMUI tips, obviously, come on, represent. And also, thank you to Exter They are a wallet company, and they sent me this awesome wallet. It's got this button where you push it, and then your cards come out, so you don't have to like open your wallet really. So and I like it. Thank you to Extra, and there's a link. You can do it. You can figure it out. If you want to send me something, and if I like it, I'll say it. Thank you so much for watching, and please, for the love of God, wear a mask. And if you don't want to do it for somebody else, just do it as a personal favor to me. Because if everybody wears a mask, I have a feeling that they'll let me play in the 2021 US Open. Okay, that's it. Bye-bye. I'm gonna cut and take all my stuff out, but I'm gonna walk out so that it sort of gives the feeling of a final kind of moment. Hang on. Let's try this out. Okay. See you later.